Hello, welcome, come on in and join me. How are you? Wow, well, as you can see, I'm in Tattenhall Marina, which is where I intended to be for my winter break, so that I could go and visit my grandchildren and my father. What is it they say? The best laid plans of mice and men? Never mind. Wow. First of all, I've got to thank you all for the lovely comments I received after last week's vlog. I was a bit hesitant about putting that one out, but it seems to have been received very well. And to everyone who took the time to respond and comment, thank you very much indeed. It is so much appreciated. And again, thanks to the lovely Amanda, who stepped in to give me the Jenny's voice. I've also got to say a great big thank you to Tanya. Tanya is my first Patreon. Yes, so well done. Thank you very much. That's really lovely. And if anybody else is interested, there's a link at the end of the video, but I don't push it. Right, well, this week's vlog, I leave Gt Hayward, or just before, and we journey out to Tixel Wide. Beautiful, absolutely stunning place to moor up. I loved it there. And while I was there, I took the decision to come back to Gt Hayward for reasons which will become all apparent next week, although it did turn out to be almost my downfall. I will explain next week. Anyway, let's get on with this week's vlog. So we now leave our mooring site, which was just above the Hayward Lock and number 22, and we head up to Gt Hayward Junction itself, where we will turn left onto the Staffordshire and Worcester canal, which was to be my intended route down as far as the Shropshire Union. As we go under this much photographed bridge, immediately to our right is the Anglo-Welsh. Here you can get a pump out, but not on a Saturday. You can hire narrowboats, and they do a selection of items in their chandlery, where you can get books, maps, gifts, ice cream and soft drinks. You can also get overnight moorings here, if you so wish. Quite why you would want to do that, I'm not sure, because our destination is Tixel Wide. The Staffordshire and Worcester canal is some 46 miles in length, which is about 74 kilometres, and links the River Severn at Stourport in Worcestershire with the Trent and Mersey Canal at Hayward Junction, which we have just left. Its principal engineer was James Brindley and was completed in the year 1771. We shall shortly be arriving in Tixel Wide, which is also known as Tixel Broad or the Broadwater. This body of water is believed to have been a lake which was probably created during the construction of the canal in 1771. At time, the hall owned by Thomas Clifford and the grounds were designed by the landscape architect Lancelot Capability Brown. Alas, the house no longer stands, but you do get a wonderful view of the gatehouse from this mooring location. The moorings here are extremely popular, but well worth the time to find one to moor up in. It is also a haven for kingfishers, although I didn't see any while I was here, but I did see an amazing sunset. Having spent a lovely couple of days here at Tixel Wide, it was time to make that decision. This was a dilemma for me. If I'd go back to the Trent and Mersey, I would have to go through the Harecastle Tunnel. If I continue down the Staffordshire and Worcester canal, I'd been told that there was a problem with one of the locks. Plus, there was also an ongoing problem with some of the locks on the Orland flight on the Shropshire Union. So, with my decision made, it was time to do a about turn, but there's plenty of room to do that. It's the biggest winding hole you'll ever come across, I think. So at 7:30 in the morning, I demoored and headed back towards the Trent and Mersey. It's worth noting the time that I left, as it will come into play the next cruising video that I publish. It was a beautiful morning with the sun just rising. There's something about early morning cruises where the reflections on the water are absolutely beautiful. So let's just settle down in our chairs, relax and enjoy a gentle cruise back to the Trent and Mersey. And I'll catch up with you when we arrive. Oh my word. Oh dear. Beautiful place. Absolutely love Tixel Wide. It's my favourite mooring spot so far. Absolutely stunning. Well, I hope you enjoyed that anyway. And I thank you again to everybody who subscribed to me this past week. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and if you've not already done so, please do hit that subscribe button up there. Wow, today's a beautiful, glorious day here at Tatton Hall. So it just remains for me to wish you a very, very happy week. Look after yourselves and keep safe, especially in this current climate. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week. So until then, ta-da.